Alright, so today we're going to start our English lesson a little different. Usually I tell you what we're going to learn and then I show you what it is. But today I want you to be the takers and help me figure out what we're going to learn about today, okay? I have a yes side on the board and a no side. I'm going to give you examples of what it is and then what it is not, okay? So put on your detective eyes and see if you can find what we're going to be learning about, okay? So the first one is girl. This one goes on the no side. And then I have Bella. I'm going to put that on the yes side. So can a girl be named Bella? Yes. All right, I'm going to give you one more. All right, I have Chase. And we do have a Chase in our class. And he is a boy. Okay? So I want you to discuss with your partner pair and see what do these two words have in common. Okay? I'm going to give you about 2 minutes and I'm going to set my timer and just discuss and see what is the same. Do you see any similarities, any differences between the two sets of words that I've given you, okay? So I'm just going to walk around and alright, so there are people in our class. We do have a Bella and a Chase. Yes. Alright, so at this point, these words are parallel. They go together. Now I'm going to give the students examples of words that are not parallel so they can kind of see the concept of proper nouns, what we're doing. Alright, I have Miss Langston. Oh, that is a teacher at our school, yes. She did take you guys to PE one day. All right, and then I have the word store. That's my favorite store too. All right, and then I have soda. And I have Pepsi. Okay, and then they would go back into their partner pairs again because I gave them some examples that are not parallel so they can recognize what's going on with the words that I'm putting up here. After we do that, we'll meet back, the timer will go off and we'll meet back and I'll start to tell them, look at these words, the punctuation, how do they start? These all have capital letters, they begin with capital letters. The words on this side, the no side, which are non-examples of what we're learning about, they don't have capital letters, okay? So then the class will come up with their own definition of what they think we're learning about. Examples could be since this is like a second grade standard, they might say things like, there are people in our class, because I chose people that was in the class, like the proper nouns. They might say, they all are things. And so we'll jot those down, the definitions that they come up with. The students will give me responses of the definitions. I'll call on a few of them and they'll share out. After we do that, I'll then give them what we're actually learning about, and I'll give them the formal definition, which is proper nouns. It names a specific person, place, or thing. It begins with a capital letter. Then I'll show them. I have teacher here. Miss Langston is a teacher, but she's a proper noun because it gives us her specific name. So that would be a proper noun. And why would I begin it with a capital letter? Because it's a proper name. It gives us the specific name of that person. All right, then I'll show them more examples. Dollar General. Dollar General is a store, but I gave you the specific name of that store, Dollar General. So we would capitalize that. That is a proper noun. All right, then I'll let students come up and give examples. I'll let the students come up and sort the rest of the words in the stack. Yes for proper nouns, no for ones that are not proper nouns. And I'll leave these up here so that I can give them like an idea since we're still learning. So the next one would be like, they come up and take this one. Building. I have one to see, is that a proper noun or not a proper noun? Then Empire State Building would actually go on the yes, because that gives you a specific name of a building. So that's a proper noun. That would be on the yes side. No would be the non-example, which is just a building. Building, does that give you specific information? Is it telling you a specific building, or it's just general? It's just telling you building. It's not giving you a name of a building, a kind of building, so that's why it's a non-example. All right, then, once I've shown them the formal definition, I went over their standard, I then released the responsibility and allowed them to actually sort proper nouns and non-proper nouns. So they're going to practice what we just learned.